Hi friends. Today I am going to introduce you. So, what is application virtualization? Okay. So, what is application virtualization? So, application virtualization, also known as AppV, formerly known as Microsoft SoftGrid, is an application virtualization and application streaming solution from Microsoft. Okay. So, what is application virtualization? Microsoft SoftGrid is a Microsoft SoftGrid is a Microsoft application virtualization also known as AppV, formerly known as Microsoft SoftGrid, is an application virtualization and application streaming solution from Microsoft. Streaming solution from Microsoft. So AppV, it contains three key components. Contains three key components. One is AppV sequencer, AppV server, AppV client. These three are the AppV key components. So sequencer is used for sequencing the applications. Sequencer is used for sequencing the applications. Means for creating the virtual packages, for creating the virtual packages for an applications, is called sequencer. So using the sequencer, so we will create the virtual packages for an applications. So what is the use of virtual packages? So what is the use of virtual packages? What is the use of virtual packages? Means using the sequencer we will create the virtual packages na. So what is the use of virtual packages? Okay, so virtual packages are the OS independent applications. OS independent applications means what? Okay, in generally applications are two types. One is OS dependent application, applications, and the second one OS independent applications. So what are the differences between OS dependent and OS independent? OS dependent means application and OS both the compatibility is equal, then only those applications it will get installed on the system. Applications and operating system both compatibility should be matched, then only those applications it will get installed. OS independent means it doesn't depend on the operating system. Any operating system it will get installed. So all AppV packages, note, all virtual packages are the OS independent applications. This is the main advantage. While installing these all virtual packages, it doesn't check for the compatibility. Directly it will go and it will install without any conflicts. So that reason we will create all traditional packages into virtual packages using the sequencer. The second one is AppV server. AppV server is used for deployment. What is deployment? Deployment means sending a packages from a server to all the client computers is called deployment. So after completing the sequencing of the applications, those applications we should release to the end users, but before sending those packages to the end users, we need to do the testing part. For that we will use the server. First we should deploy those applications in the AppV server. Then we'll go for the AppV client for testing. Once the packages testing is completed successfully, those packages we should release to the client end user. So for that we will use the server and client. The third one is AppV client is used for testing the applications. So this is totally AppV. So AppV means application virtualization, also known as AppV, formerly known as Microsoft SoftGrid, is an application virtualization and application streaming solution from Microsoft. AppV contains three key components: AppV sequencer, AppV server, AppV client. So in my training, I will introduce you the total 3 tools for every student: AppV sequencer, how to use the AppV sequencer and how to create the virtual packages, and AppV standards, everything like how to apply suite name standard and the title standard and comments, server URL like protocol, types of protocols, host name, port, path, like each and every option I will introduce you. So what is a sequencer? Sequencer is used for sequencing the applications. Sequencing means creating the order format for an applications, means virtual packages. So those virtual packages are the OS independent applications. It's not dependent on the operating system. Any operating system, it will get installed, it will get run on the computers without installing. So this is the main advantage in the AppV. So if it is traditional application like OS a dependent application, it checks for the, while installing that application, it checks for the compatibility. If the compatibility is matches, then only those applications it will get installed, otherwise it will give you the errors. Virtual packages, OS a dependent applications, independent applications, it doesn't check for the compatibility while installing. Directly it will get installed and it will run on the computers. So AppV server is used for deployment after sequencing the applications. Those applications we need to release to the clients, but before sending those packages we need to do the testing. So for that we should deploy those sequencing output files into the server. After that we'll go for the client for testing. Once the packages is testing completed successfully, then we'll release those applications to the client. The next video I will introduce you the total remaining application virtualization, like benefits, basics, advantages, limitations, everything. Okay, please watch for next video. Thank you.